Upwelling Index is a regional climatic index in the NW Iberian Peninsula. The authors of this works were Gonzalo González Nuevo, Aide de Cabrero, Jesus Guillo, and José Manuel Cabanas. Instituto Español de Oceanografía, Vigo, Spain. Introduction. The Upwelling Index has methodological similarities with the main North Atlantic climatic indices, because of it is derived from pressure field. The clear difference between Upwelling Index and climatic indices is the spatial scale. The Upwelling Index works at regional scale. In this work we considered the Upwelling Index as a regional climatic index, and we characterize the two main phases in order to understand its relationships with the main oceanometeorological processes. Methods. The Upwelling Index was calculated in 44 North 11 West following Levin et al. 1993 methodology. We use these variables to characterize the two phases of the Upwelling Index. The seasonal cycle of the environmental variables was removed. We consider upwelling phase the months with upwelling index values higher than percentile 75 and downwelling phase the months with values lower than percentile 25. The deseasonalized environmental variables were averaged for the two upwelling index phases. Upwelling phase. Sea level pressure, presence of a high located at the northwest Iberian Peninsula. Air temperature, lower temperatures in the influence area of the high and specifically in the Galician coast. Cloud cover, lower percentage of clouds cover in the West Iberian Peninsula and higher in the surrounding areas. Precipitation, without precipitations changes in the Atlantic coast but lower values in the Mediterranean side. Sea surface temperature, lower sea surface temperature in the West and North Iberian coast. Sea surface salinity, generalized salinity rise in the Iberian Peninsula and Bay of Biscay. Chlorophyll, higher concentrations of chlorophyll in the Portugal and Galicia shelf. Calanus helgolandicus, higher concentrations of Calanus helgolandicus in the northwest of Galicia, but without a consistent spatial pattern. Downwelling phase. Sea level pressure, presence of a low located northwest Iberian Peninsula. Air temperature, generalized increase of air temperature in the low influence area, especially in the Atlantic coast. Cloud cover, clear increase of clouds cover West Iberian Peninsula. Precipitation, generalized precipitation increase in the Iberian Peninsula, more marked in the Mediterranean side. Sea surface temperature, increase of the sea surface temperature in the Iberian Peninsula surrounding waters. Sea surface salinity, clear decrease of salinity in the Atlantic coast. Chlorophyll, lower concentrations of chlorophyll in the north of Portugal and higher concentrations in the Bay of Biscay. Calanus helgolandicus, increase of Calanus helgolandicus concentrations in the northwest of the Iberian Peninsula and in the Bay of Biscay. Thank you for your attention.